a single direction. Affordable luxury. The Laganza from Daewoo. Get to know us.
The Mariners and the Yankees, Friday at 4:30 on Cairo 7.
Congratulations to The Late Show for 3 Emmy nominations this year.
From New York, come on in, there's plenty of room. It's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Aretha Franklin, and from Felicity actress Carrie Russell, plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, insane parking garage millionaire, David Letterman.
Thank you. It's nice of it. Hey, wait a minute. Here's the thing about oral surgery. It's not that big a problem if immediately after the procedure you go drinking. I just learned that out. That's a mistake I made. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you folks here. My God, what a good-looking group of humans, and I'm so happy to see you because... And I don't like to talk about people when they're not here, but what a nasty crowd we had last night. Ooh. Rough crowd. Halfway through the show, they tried to burn me at the stake. Oh. It's a true story. We're all very excited. We're all very proud because earlier tonight was the part 2 of the miniseries Joan of Arc. How many of you have been enjoying the miniseries Joan of Arc? Yeah. It's a rambling, vast, sweeping epic, and I think CBS, though, has taken some liberties with their miniseries Joan of Arc. You know, instead of burning her at the stake, she was slow grilled over mesquite. What is that? You know, is that right? Liberty. A lot of season finales last night. Becker, Cosby, Bibi Netanyahu, all of those are done. All of them gone. Big election yesterday in Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu was defeated by Ehud Barak. Political experts agree that the reason Bibi Netanyahu was defeated, no interns. Hey, you folks have Star Wars fever? How many of you have the Star Wars? Yeah. Well, our long wait is finally over. Star Wars opens up tomorrow, and all your favorite Star Wars characters will be back. Jabba, Obi-Wan, Sun Yi, they're all going to be there. They're all there. Now, I hope you understand this. The Star Wars movie, it's a prequel. You see what I'm saying? So this takes place before the first one. This is actually the first Star Wars movie. When you went to see the first one, you were wrong. You were mistaken. Years and years ago, when you went to see that, what you did, and how could you know? You actually went to see the second one. You see what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah. So now you got to get them caught up, and so you're gonna, and it features Jabba the Hutt as a young kid, you know, and it's true. It's crazy. He's great. He looks like a young Brando. It's amazing. Over the weekend, I treated myself to a little oral surgery. Thank you. Here's the dumb part. It was voluntary. It was optional. I said, okay, why not? Let's go ahead. It sounds like a good idea to me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the pain for the first 72 hours, I won't lie to you, I've been seeing monkeys. You know how that goes? What? Hello? So I said to the dentist, I said, can you, do you have anything for pain? And he gave me Andy Dick's home phone number. So
Oh, wow.
Hey, Zippy, how you doing? And you know, with the oral surgery, it's the impacted wisdom tooth. You get it's two parts to this. First, you get the whatever you get. You know, the twilight sleep. You get the gas. You get the IV drip. You get the guy with the mallet. You get all of that. And that's pretty good. You feel like a hero because, you know, that makes you pretty brave. You know, just, well, hey, no, let's do this down in the street. Come on. It's a nice day. Let's go do this on the curb. And then, of course, that wears off, and you're left with, first you get the big swollen face, the big enormous swollen, frightening face and head where neighbor kids throw rocks at you. And, but I tell you what I've got today is my jaw is so numb. It's just unbelievably numb and painful. And I keep thinking to myself, geez, I wonder if this is like what happens to Monica Lewinsky after a... Sorry. I'm sorry, it's the painkillers talking.
That's right.
We got a fine show. The star of Felicity, her own self, Carrie Russell, joining us. Aretha Franklin. Paul Schaefer, ladies and gentlemen, right over there. Paul, seriously, how much longer will the pain last? How much longer will I have to be groggy?
Oh, could go into Labor Day.
You ever had this done?
I had it done, yeah. It's
How
horrible.
long did the pain
It's horrible.
last?
I seem to remember like about a week.
Well, what you do, you hear two different stories. I hear a lot of people say, you know, one time a couple of years ago, I had all my teeth pulled one afternoon.
Yeah.
My head swole up for a year. You get that story, and then you don't feel so bad. You think, oh, well, I guess I'm fine by comparison to your story, sir, where the swelling in your head didn't recede for a year.
Yes.
Then you get the other story, like Al, the guy who works downstairs, runs the elevator for us. Al says to me, he says, what's the matter with you? And I said, I had an impacted wisdom tooth cut out. He says, oh, where'd you go? And I said, oh, a guy. You know, I always get a guy. I got a guy for everything. I said, a guy.
Got a guy.
He said, you should go over here to American Dental. He said, that's where I have all my dental work done over there. And I said, really, you can vouch for those guys? Because it's like formerly a barber shop or something. Yeah. You see Al sitting in the window with his feet up getting work on it.
Yeah.
With the hot towel, of course. And so Al says, yeah, he says, I have all my dental work done over there. They're great. He said, a couple of weeks ago, I had to have a tooth pulled. I go over at 10 a.m. They pulled the tooth. On my way back to the building, I stopped for lunch.
Wow. How's
Al.
that? Yeah. How's that make you feel? Feel silly. American Dental.
But can you tell I'm full of painkillers?
A little bit, yeah.
You really can tell?
Yeah.
Really?
You're flying a little bit, yeah. A little bit.
I want to, you know, you shouldn't be operating your own TV show when you're full of stuff. You know,
No, there's a warning.
Some shows it's okay. This one, no. You've been to Hawaii.
Oh, boy, have I ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's a lovely place.
It's the Aloha State, isn't it?
So I'm told, yeah.
How long ago were you there?
I was there, and I think it was 1982. Almost died there, as you know.
Yeah, this is ugly. I'm sorry to bring this up. You don't want to talk about it.
It's all right. I can talk about it now. I was in a major car accident. Broke the whole right side of my body there.
That's right.
They took nice care of me at the St. Francis Hospital over there.
Made a recovery, and you went over there for a little vacation.
That's all, yeah.
Yeah, and then it turned out to be a nightmare and a tragedy, but you're fine.
Second day of the vacation, bang, you know, in the hospital. Luckily, we caught Don Ho's act the first first day, so...
Yeah.
So it wasn't a total loss. And it was, you know...
Dude, talk about your tranquilizers, but seriously, Paul, but you'd go back, right?
I went back one time, next time with the Beach Boys.
Now, is that, what?
Remember I did a Beach Boys
special
over there? Because every surfer's got to confront Dead Man's Curve,
exactly.
and I figured
well,
I'll go
back. That's nowhere near Hawaii. Okay.
I went back.
So I've never been, and it's our country's 50th state?
It's the 40, it was Alaska?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And... But what people like about it is it's exotic and also familiar because it's a part of the United States.
Yeah.
But also it's very mysterious and very lush.
Oh, it's
tropical,
beautiful.
very
Yeah.
beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And they have the Hawaiian language. And I'm thinking to myself, do they say aloha? It's the aloha state. Are they always saying aloha?
They were. I remember the doctor came in. I was in an oxygen test. He opened it and said, "Aloha."
Really?
So yes, they do. My recollection is they do.
Well, the oxygen thing.
Yeah.
If I'd have gone to Al's place to have this done, he and I'd be having lunch on the way home.
I know.
We go over to have a nice brunch.
How does that make you? American Dental.
Yeah, so I was thinking, I'm just going to call here as a little experiment and see you. Just call. I got a number out of the Hawaiian phone book. And, oh, wait a minute. That's Aretha Franklin's number.
Oh, give me that.
And I got it right here. Okay, here's a number out of the Hawaiian phone book, and we'll just see if they answer the phone. Aloha means hello and goodbye?
Yeah, both.
What does poi mean?
That's a kind of a food. You dip in a thing in a big bowl.
This is the symbol for...
That's... Yeah.
Every movement tells a story.
Well, that's how you eat it. You dip a bread into the poi.
All right. Okay, so I'm just going to call this number, and when they say either aloha, then ba-boom, some kind of tropical fanfare.
Okay.
If they say hello, that would be wrong, and then we just hear the wah,
all right.
wah, wah.
You got it. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do a show like this with drugs.
Yeah.
I remember, see if they say aloha. Call in Hawaii. Seriously, it's our 50th state or 49th state? 50th. 50th, okay. I hope I don't get Aretha Franklin by mistake.
You could do worse.
All right, this should be Hawaii. Okay. Keep it low. Semper Fidelis. Is that low?
That's always faithful.
What does low mean?
Low spark.
Pianissimo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Hello?
I feel bad. I should have at least said hi. You know.
I'll do it again.
I feel like a jerk, like it's a crank call or something.
Call her back?
Yeah, this was official business. I don't want her to worry about this. You know. I feel bad about that. Uh-oh. Wow, numbers are kind of flying around here on the dial. I got a rotary phone. I'll just clear this up and then we can get on with the show. By the way, nice, jumped in there like a minute late.
Hello?
Hello, aloha, hi. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, it's me, Dave Letterman. Who's this?
Who do you want to speak to?
I don't care. Are you in Hawaii? Ma'am, are you in Hawaii? Oh, there you go. Okay. I don't blame her. Every movement tells a... Okay. Did you see the secret word last night? I mean, the secret word, the Joan of Arc last night?
Yeah, no, I did. Secret word, Joan of Arc.
Was it on? Was it on earlier tonight? Yeah.
So part 2 is tonight.
Yeah, part 2 is tonight. It's like a... I've been in mortal pain for the last 3 days. It's nice to see the staff enjoying themselves for a change. Yeah, Joan of Arc, and I don't know, some odd. Did you
Why?
See
no, what do you mean?
Odd? I think they've put stuff in there that shouldn't be in the Joan of Arc.
Like, what do you mean?
Here, watch this. You tell me if this is the way it really happened. This is Joan of Arc. Okay,
That's very good.
now let's do the secret word. Alan, what's the secret word tonight?
Secret word tonight, Dave, is polymer.
Polymer. There you go, polymer. What's the jackpot, my friend?
$300 damn dollars.
$300 damn dollars, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Star Wars, if you want here in New York City tonight at 12:01, you can go to a theater and see Star Wars, and then I guess it opens all across the North America. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is the first day of Star Wars, and because it seems to have really captured the fancy of everybody, frankly, we thought it might be kind of fun today if we could find a real Star Wars buff, a real Star Wars junkie.
Oh, yeah.
Are they Trekkies? They're not.
Something like that.
Get a Star Wars maven, somebody who loves the Star Wars, and it's like a big day for them. It's like a national holiday for these kids who love the Star Wars.
Yeah, huge.
And spend the entire day with somebody who really, really loves Star Wars, because it opens tomorrow. It's the prequel. So that's what we did. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. Me spending the day with a Star Wars kid. Watch. I'm here with Rick Sheckman, and as you can see, Rick is a very, very big Star Wars fan, and he has a sword there for us. Rick, show us about the sword. How does
Dave,
that work?
It's not a sword. It's a lightsaber. For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights, brandishing these lightsabers, defended peace and justice in the Old Republic before Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine joined forces to enslave the galaxy.
All right. We're going to try and call this woman back.
Oh, you're going to try
when we come back, I'll try and call her back. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with Carrie Russell.
This is my husband, Mark. We're going...
Little fella.
I'm going to call these people. I feel bad about this, so I'm going to call this apparently a very nice woman who now has every reason to be distressed in Hawaii, and I'm going to apologize because it's very early. What time is it in Hawaii, Paul? Figure that out.
Oh, it's 8 hours earlier, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. So what time would that be?
Well, it depends on, are you talking about real time, the time when we're taping, or the time when we air?
What the hell do I care?
All right.
Talk it over with the horn section.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, please don't hang up. I'm Dave Letterman. I'm an American, and I'm calling to apologize. I called your phone number. You didn't say aloha, so I hung up, and I'm sorry. It's entirely my fault. I've had oral surgery. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Can you find it in your heart to accept my apology?
All right.
Will you do me a favor? Will you say aloha?
Aloha.
Thank you very much. Goodbye. Aloha. There we go. Sound like a nice person.
Yeah.
Al was telling me one time he goes over there to the American Dental and he's got to have vertebrae in his back fused.
Oh, get out of here.
He has 3 of them fused.
They do that over there?
They make him sit in the waiting room for a half an hour. He goes home, helps a buddy move.
Get out of here.
It's unbelievable what they can do for you at American Dental.
Yeah.
They're crazy, aren't they? You folks watch the Oprah Winfrey Show? You know what they do on the Oprah Winfrey Show? They will send you a transcript. You write in, I want a transcript of the Oprah Winfrey Show, and they will send it to your home. It's very inexpensive. It's like $0.25 or something. And then you can have your friends over, and you can recreate the Oprah Winfrey Show in your home. And you take turns being Oprah, you take turns being the guest. So it's so much fun that we do the same thing with stagehands Pat Farmer and Kenny Sheehan. So, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, Pat and Kenny will be reading for you actual Oprah transcripts. Boys.
I believe I will run on, see what the end will be, leave or work home, find out what waits for me. Our hearts are open wide, got a new light shining inside. Pat and Kenny read Oprah transcripts.
She's open and honest and funny. Please welcome the world's greatest star, Barbra Streisand.
Thank you.
Miss Barbara, when we watch you kiss on screen, girl, you can do some kissing.
I'm a good kisser.
Tell us about James Brolin.
He's a really special human being, Oprah. We lie in bed every Sunday with videotapes and food and each other. It's so much fun.
I read you wear pajamas, Miss Barbara.
I don't wear pajamas, I wear nighties.
If you'd like to order a written transcript of Pat and Kenny read Oprah transcripts, write to us at 6097 Broadway, New York, New York, 10019.
Yeah, there you go. Nice going, boys. Pat and Kenny reading the Oprah transcripts. Here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's try this. The category from the Home Office signs your prom date is a loser. Well, it's that time of year again. It's the prom. Did you have a senior prom? Did you go to a prom?
I played at my prom.
Oh, you played at the prom?
I played in the orchestra, yeah.
With the orchestra, was it a school band or your own band?
My own rock band. I was wearing a kind of a Nehru thing with a medallion.
Pretty good gig.
Yeah, I was a rebel.
What was the name of the group?
The Fabulous Fugitives.
Oh, yeah. A lot of covers? Is that what you're playing?
Strictly covers, just like now.
All right. All right. Top 10 signs now that your prom date is a loser. Here we go. Number 10. He makes you leave early because the ice cream man wants the truck back. Number 9. So dazzled at the sight of the crepe paper streamers that he has to go lie down. Number 8. He won't shut up about how he was once Prime Minister of Israel. Number 7. His carnation is pinned somewhere very painful. Number 6. Boasts my grandfather was buried in this tuxedo. Number 5, after the cool kids dump bucket of pig's blood on him, he just sits and sulks with no psychic powers at his disposal for revenge. Your corsage is partially from a Bennigan's baked potato. Number 3, when chaperones aren't looking, spikes the punch with more punch. Number 2, the principal says to him, Dave, didn't you graduate 34 years ago? And the number 1 sign your prom date is a loser. 3 words, Darth Maul makeup. There. We'll be right back with Kerry Russell.
They're not.
Some say you should be barred for life. Our first guest is a talented actress who stars on the hugely popular television program Felicity. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the lovely Kerry Russell. Kerry, come on. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the show. How's it feel to be on a big blockbuster success like Felicity? Yeah, you're Felicity, for God's sakes. They couldn't do it without you. You know?
Yeah, it feels pretty busy, actually.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this crazy? People always after you do this, go there, do things?
Yeah, that's kind of what New York's all about. But people, like our fans, have been really cool.
Yeah. You're finishing up, is this the second year of the show? First year?
First year.
First year, isn't that amazing? It's so quickly woven its way into the mainstream of the American cultural fabric.
It is amazing.
How old a kid are you? Easy. How old are you?
I'm a 23-year-old kid.
Oh, 23-year-old. So you're, strictly speaking, still kind of a kid, aren't you?
I'm absolutely a kid.
Yeah. And they told me just before you came out here that you recently had oral surgery, or I don't know, recently? You had some teeth taken out or something?
I heard you did, actually.
Yeah.
No, I had my wisdom teeth taken out.
How many did you have yanked?
3.
3. Now, where did you go? American Dental?
No, I actually had them taken out, and that's actually how I got back together with my boyfriend.
Really? Well, was it just pain? I'll get to the boyfriend part in a minute, but I want to talk about the part that concerns me.
Yeah.
What, did your face balloon?
No, but I had dry sockets, which was incredibly painful.
Now, thank God. Now, right there, my hand to God, thank God I don't have the dry socket, because I'm told...
So bad, painkillers.
I'm told it's like having a red-hot poker right up your ass, the dry socket. That's what I'm told.
Dave?
It's bad, isn't it?
I can't say that I've ever had a red-hot poker up my ass.
But, you know... Well, talk to Al. But what it does is it leaves the nerve exposed in the crater in which the tooth root was, right?
And your blood does not clot. And
yeah. Well, so what did they do?
There's really nothing they can do. I didn't know about it till 4 days later, and you just have this incredible throbbing pain.
Right.
And you go back, and they do this really disgusting thing where they stick, I think, gauze actually in the hole to act as a clot.
Right.
And then it kind of trains it.
And the gauze stays there? So it's like filling a pothole is what we're talking about.
And then they pull it out.
They pull it out after it heals.
And then they put more in. Oh, it's the worst.
Oh, my God. How old are you when this happened?
I think it was like a year and a half ago.
Oh, my God. Well, congratulations. I'm glad
surviving it.
Yeah, lived to tell about it. Okay, now the part that you care about, how did this help you get back together with your boyfriend?
No, I actually, you're asked if you want to be put under, which I assume you did as well, correct?
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't put under. No, not really. What do you mean under? Put under? Put under what? What are we talking about here?
Well, you just have like a beer and brave it?
No, but I wasn't. I was, I could talk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but later I find out that they had me running around quacking like a duck.
Literally, the last thing he said to me, the doctor, he said, "Think about the beach," and I woke up.
Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, but then you paid the price later with the dry sockets.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
So your boyfriend, what does he do?
So, yeah, I had to have someone drive me.
What's your boyfriend's name?
Tony.
Tony? Yeah. So Tony drives you. He's the responsible adult accompanying you to the dentist.
And he ended up, taking care of me for the next 4 days, and that's how we got back together.
Well, that's nice. That's a nice story. How long have you been together with Tony?
I've known him since I was 15.
15?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So where did you and Tony, would you go to school together?
Yeah, kind of.
Really?
We were on, this is so cheesy. We were on the Mickey Mouse Club together. Yeah.
You and Tony were Mouseketeers?
That's right.
Well, now I see what you mean by cheesy. I understand now. But this was not the original Mouseketeers. This was like the new Mouseketeers.
The cool hip '90s version or whatever.
But you know the old Mouseketeers. You weren't old enough to watch them, but the original Mouseketeers, like Annette Funicello.
Correct.
Who am I leaving out, Paul? There were others, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Buffy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Buffy.
Buffy and the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we have a
Where?
photo.
Oh,
is the new Mouseketeer still on?
Oh, that's so cruel.
What do you mean?
Don't you love my pose? Like, what am I doing in that picture?
This is you right there, right? Can you name them all? Who's this?
Tony.
Oh, that's your.
He's dying right now.
Let's see the other ones. Who's this guy here? Who's that?
That's
right
Ricky Luna.
Ricky. Uh-huh.
Jennifer McGill.
Now, what happened to these guys? Did anything? Did they go on to other things?
Jennifer is here going to NYU. I think she has an amazing voice. Tara also is here, has an amazing voice. This is Tara. Jason has a kid and is married to a beautiful girl. And Ricky's also doing music.
Yeah, there you
Tony's doing music.
Now we have a picture, I think, of the original cast. Look at it. Just kind of look at it. Don't go crazy here. Just kind of look at it and see. Crazy. No, I'm talking to the control room. see if you can find somebody in here you recognize. Just all right. Now let's get in a little tighter.
So
can we get in there a little tighter? There we are.
Remember.
What was the deal on this guy, Paul? Did this guy bother you?
Yeah, I couldn't shake it.
Oh, God. Do you have plans? Are you going to do anything for the summer? You're done filming the show, right?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? You travel? Vacation?
Yeah, I'm going to go to Yosemite for a little bit.
Yosemite's beautiful there, isn't it?
I've never been.
What are you going to do in Yosemite?
Just RV and camp out, I guess, hike and do...
Do you do a lot of that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
So how long will you be there? You're in an RV, so you're not like in a tent. You're not...
No, in an RV, and it's kind of, yeah. It's through this magazine. They wanted to, like, shoot me at my house, which is kind of a problem. You know, you have to, like, clean everything up and make everything match and buy fresh flowers. And
so you're not going to do that?
No, I'm not going to do that.
What about Tony? Why don't you make him do that? Put him to some good use. Get your money out of Tony. So instead, you're going camping. Who is the magazine?
In Style.
In Style.
Yeah, and they said they were up for any adventure, so that I wanted to plan.
You're going camping with magazine geeks. Well, that's horrible. It's horrible. It will ruin the experience.
They're only going to be there for like 3 hours on one day.
That's what they say now. What if they come down with malaria and you have to nurse them back to health? God forbid you're out there in the wilderness and like a bobcat bites one of them in the ass, and then you gotta nurse them back to health. I don't know. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah.
And in Style, and then how many people are coming?
4 people.
And then they put you on the cover? Is that how that works?
I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, if you're going camping with these morons, you ought to be on the cover.
Free trip to Yosemite.
Free trip to Yosemite. Well, have a nice time. And then what else for the summer? Big plans?
Yeah, well, I mean, I just got back from Ireland and just been kind of traveling around.
Good for you. Well, nice meeting you. Congratulations on Felicity.
Thank you.
Carrie Russell, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody,
chances are.
Here we go. This ought to be pretty nice. Hello. For my money, our next guest is the only diva you need or want. On New Year's Eve, she will be performing at the Party of the Century at the Javits Center here in New York City. Please welcome Aretha Franklin.
Down
lovely. Aretha Franklin. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Hey, everybody. Aretha Franklin, ladies and gentlemen. Nason Dorma. We'll be right back with Aretha. Very nice.
Now every night.
Conquer the Sahara.
A good side. Nice to see you again. Thank you very much for coming back. That's a very impressive piece of music, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Nason Dorma, and I know nothing about opera. You probably know all about it. It's from something Turandot. It's Puccini. Is that what it is?
Oh, yes. Yeah. I don't know all about it, but I do know a little something.
And Nason Dorma, and I think that phrase is like roughly translated, no man will sleep, or no one sleeps
yes,
tonight.
No one shall sleep tonight.
And you would know this for a fact. There is no lovelier passage in all of music, is there? There may be some as lovely, but nothing more lovely than that.
Puccini has so many fabulous pieces of music, it's hard to say.
And you came together with this piece of music, was it a couple of years ago at the Grammys?
Mm-hmm.
It was everybody knows the story now. Pavarotti, when I got scared, I don't know.
No, he had hip surgery.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
I'm not sure. And he was unable to.
I got a thing here myself.
Unable to perform that evening.
Now, had you ever heard the song, the music before?
Yes, I performed it for him a week prior to the Grammys.
Right. And now it's kind of gotten to be, it's just like a signature for you, isn't it?
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're putting together a collection of famous arias from opera?
Yes.
What others do you like?
Oh, I love that. I like things from La Boheme. Mm-hmm. I like any Puccini.
Yeah.
Many of them.
And when you appear, do you find people want to hear this now as well as everything else you've done in your life?
Yeah, they do.
That's interesting, isn't it? That's great. Yeah. And you're working New Year's Eve just around the corner and down the street.
Not far.
Are you nervous about working New Year's Eve?
A little. I'm trying to get some Y2K material, some emergency equipment, some canned goods, blankets, flashlights, things like that.
The most frequently asked question about the Y2K, what people want to know, what they're worried most about when people get nervous about the Y2K. They want to know, will their automatic garage door still work?
Well, I want to know, can I get through the Lincoln Tunnel if on the way to Detroit if things are not working here?
Well, you show remarkable courage working New Year's Eve, especially the end of the millennium.
Yeah.
But what a way to bring in the new 1,000 years.
And wherever Reverend Jackson is preaching, I'm going.
Good for you.
Yeah.
It's a great treat to have you on the show.
Thank
you, Aretha. Aretha Franklin, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
There exists a perfect...
Get 0% financing on every Mazda 626 or choose 2000 with family and penthouse.
My thanks to Aretha Franklin. That was great. And a beautiful orchestra.
Absolutely
quite nice. Also, Carrie Russell, Felicity.
Tomorrow night on The Late Show, Kathy Lee Gifford, Dina Carter, and Dave's Record Collection.
Greg Kilborn is next. Good night, everybody.
Show is a production of Worldwide Pants Incorporated. This is Alan Calder saying good night. Drive safely.
Please touch me.